Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Checking out Atlanta, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
The starters for Utah. Marcus Smart out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Monk in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, Harper out there with it. Edgecombe. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Edey. And it's Wolf in at the 4. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Offensive board. Wembanyama. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Ball. Pass to Wolf. Here's Harper. Clock at 6. Another shot. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist by Harper.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Now here's Smith. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. And here's Garland. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Smart missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Harper. Smith with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Monk finds Garland. Smart for 3. Utah with another miss.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Atlanta. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Edgecombe. Takes a 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Victor Wembanyama is second.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Garland. Oh, made baskets yet. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Harper. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From downtown, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Back to Garland. Wembanyama, screen on ball. Garland for 3. Here's Wembanyama, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Smith with the rebound. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Harper, covered by Smith.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Smart outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Smart. Fires for 3. The rebound by Edey.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jazz trail by 5. Smart outside. Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
First one falls for him. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Wembanyama. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 10.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Jazz trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Jerome outside. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Chang gets the bucket. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
And the three-pointer goes.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Harper's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Wembanyama, screen on ball. Merrill outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out to the right wing. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Harper, covered by Merrill. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
Yeah, losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Newell comes in for Edey, and it's Edgecombe in for LaMelo Ball. He's off on the second.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dillon is an intriguing player. He went second overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
Here's Reese. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
2 points. That one goes. And Atlanta leads by 8.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop. With 4 on the clock. No luck on that one. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Darius Garland. Also Ty Jerome out there. And it's Merrill in at the small forward position. Here's Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Merrill. He buries it from 3. Merrill's got 6.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Edgecombe. And the layup is good off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Garland. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got his first points of the night.
You gotta love the aggressive attitude Garland plays with, just carving his way inside.
Pass to Edgecombe. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Merrill into the lane. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Merrill outside. Pass to Garland. Unable to get that one.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Beauchamp passes to Johnson. Here's Beauchamp. Here's Edgecombe. 6 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. Pass to Beauchamp. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Jacks up a 3, and it's Edgecombe with a 3. 9 points in the game.
Well, that's a real encouraging make for Edgecombe. The rookie showing he can score it off the ball.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Utah. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Right side Garland. Wembanyama against Vanderbilt. Here's Jang. No good on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Brian.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Got it. Harper's got 15 points.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Harper. The three from Edgecombe. Jang pulls it in. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Different look for Utah. Smith, he's checked in for Jang. Smart comes in for Merrill. And it's Monk in for Jerome. And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Wolf. From deep, Harper knocks down the triple. Harper's got 20 points.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Smart, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Smith, still without a bucket. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
LaMelo on the attack. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jerome, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Jerome's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Smart for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Ball. 43 points last game out.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Wembanyama. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass the ball. From behind the arc. Smart grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Checked in for Atlanta. Edgecombe comes in for Beauchamp. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Number 1, Dylan Harper. VJ Edgecombe is second.
Wasting no time, these two have made an immediate impact offensively, forcing opponents to adjust their game plans.
Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Edey. Now Ball. 3-pointer. Jerome grabs the miss.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Monk passes to Wembanyama. Lots of room. And Wembanyama missing.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That one goes. Count it. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Edey. Here's Edgecombe. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Utah Jazz.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
I think for the Jazz, they've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it together, man. Could be interesting finish to this season if they keep at it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the... game. Here's Harper. They've got LaMelo Ball. Harper out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Wolf in at the power forward spot.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And for the Jazz, we've got Smith. Malik Monk is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Atlanta leading by 12. It's stolen by Garland. Outside Wembanyama. The three is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Into the lane. Basket's good. Harper's gotten 4 this quarter.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harper's got 30.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Garland, the pass to Smith. Garland looking around. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Here's Wembanyama following the score by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Smith. Outside Garland. The three from Wembanyama. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Edey. Soft touch off the glass. Edey's got his first 2 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Garland. The 3-ball. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the left side wing. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Utah with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, Atlanta.
Well, over this last stretch, they looked very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
And he drops the first.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Harper passes to Wolf. From the high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wembanyama against Edey. Smart for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Harper. Here's Edgecombe. Monk covers. Edgecombe, no good. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Edgecombe's got 14 points.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Back to Monk. The 3, Smith. The Jazz again can't hit. And Ball will bring it up here for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. Edgecombe, no good. For Utah, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Kept alive. Wembanyama, pass to Smart. Outside Garland. 4-3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Vanderbilt's checked in for Atlanta. Then for Utah, Jang, he's checked in for Smith. Merrill comes in for Smart. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Monk. And Atlanta with possession here. 13-point lead. To the right side. Pass to Edgecombe. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Harper. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jerome passes to Garland. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists here tonight.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Edgecombe. 14 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Tipped away. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
First free throw is good.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Utah making a switch here. Reese is checked in. So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 10. Outside Wembanyama. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 36 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside. Ball.
LaMelo sending it.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Newell, he's checked in for Edey, and it's Beauchamp in for Harper.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Jerome against Ball. He takes it in.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Jang. Fires from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Ball against Jerome. Tries to spin move. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Atlanta on top. They lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jazz trail by 11. We've got Jarrett Vanderbilt, Harper out there with Johnson, and it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. Merrill, that's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Beauchamp. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Harper's got 35 in the game.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Reese. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Outside Garland. And here's Merrill. Shot clock at 6. No coverage that time. Merrill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Here's Harper. And a nice finish on the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yep, that one goes.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Harper to the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Good on the bucket. Harper's got 39.
They're sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot from 12. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Harper. Oh, the tear. Drop falls in. Harper's got 41.
And I know Harper wants a closer finish, but having a consistent flow shot in his arsenal will serve him well.
Garland for 3. And another miss by Utah.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Garland with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Garland against Vanderbilt. Uses the glass on the layup.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes. Edey's checked in for Vanderbilt. Edgecombe comes in for Johnson. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Harper. And Utah with a change here, too. Reese is checked in. Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Toronto Raptors. And then Sunday.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For the Jazz, Smith, he's checked in for Reese. Marcus Smart comes in for Merrill. And it's Monk in for Jerome. It's both from the stripe.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Now here's Garland. The three. Hits the trifecta. And he's now got the double-double.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside Garland. Smart finds Smith. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ball no good. And it's Monk with the ball for the Jazz. Smart for three. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Monk grabs a miss. The Jazz have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Ball into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Garland for 3. A rebound by Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. LaMelo! Here's Edgecombe. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
The ball goes to Utah.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Harper, he's checked in for Bochamp. Atlanta leading by 8. goes. It'll be Jazz ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now Wembanyama. Yes! Using that window!
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Ball.
Jazz foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, LaMelo Ball.
And that one falls for Ball. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 8. Wembanyama fires. Can't hit it.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Wembanyama rips down the board. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Smart. Smith outside. Now Garland. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's off target. We've got 1:28 left in the game. On the take.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Garland. Now Wembanyama fires the 3. It's off. Here's Edgecombe. Monk covers. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Garland. Jabari Smith. The free ball is down.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Edey rips down the board. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Smart. Let's loose for 3. Can't get it. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And we present the player of the game, Dylan Harper.
scary. No limit mercenary. I'm telling I better get because the worst of very. I heard you making worry that this would have loot. They intimidated by the that a tank dog salute. Every is gone if they know, every kid they know. Me more money more. They want the greens, the cornbread and the cabbage in your hood, reminding you who the baddest, definitely the maddest. So the end it with get 'em. Make 'em say, na 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 na. Make 'em say, na 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 na. He gon' make you say, I'ma make you say, I'm not urban, but damn T to move this crowd. I stay on like with money 'cause I like riches. Call me, I might say nah nah nah. Don't trip after I bust your. Then after they say nah 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 nah. I hang with, I do my thing with. I don't know if I, 'cause I hang with a whole gang. We get that better respect is a step quick. 'Cause I got a white hand, but you know what? My left is quick too. Step in the club and say something, get that start to fighting. Bad, bold, I'm cold, as you can see. I'm 3D and PD's the game and I spit. No limit soldier drop my back. I run it and I bet y'all make it say that.
We capitalize and monopolize on everything we see. We got the industry locked. We can't be stopped. Too hot. Check the spots that we got on Billboard. Take them set up roadblocks. We all you want some more, then let's go. Like elastic and plastic. Have your folks picking drastic. Our tactics is homegrown in the ghetto. So feel the wrath of this sister. It's like you forget the baby voice. It's the biggest mama mia. The unladylike diva. Lyric old man eater. Believer or seer. And get that embarrassed. Egg your decision maker. Guaranteed you'll get carried away. So stay in your place when you hear mama speaking. Clear the way when you see the tank creeping.